So, what exactly are the GPTs recently released by OpenAI? GPTs are customized versions of ChatGPT, meaning you can create a custom version of ChatGPT to match your specific needs. They are trained to perform exceptionally well in specialized tasks or designed to provide answers to the questions related to specific topics. For instance, you can create a GPT as a writing coach, or you can create a GPT to address the queries about your company policies. The wonderful thing is that anyone can easily build a GPT without any coding required. It is that easy. Let us see how to create a GPT. For that, you need to log into chat.openai.com. To create and use GPT, you have to be a Plus or Enterprise user. According to OpenAI, they plan to offer GPTs to more users soon. On the left panel, you can see the Chat GPT icon and all the GPTs I've used before. Under that, there is Explore. Click on the Explore tab. It will open the GPT screen. In the My GPT section, you will find all the GPTs I have created up to now. The recently used section lists all the GPTs I previously worked on. Additionally, there is a section titled Made by OpenAI where you can see several GPTs that have been provided by ChatGPT like DALI, Data Analysis, ChatGPT Classic, and all of those. To create a new GPT, look for Create a GPT icon. You can see that it is still in beta. Remember that ChatGPT is still in beta, so it can make mistakes or provide incorrect information. It says customize a version of ChatGPT for a specific purpose. When you click the Create a GPT icon, it opens up a new screen divided into two sections. On the left section, you can see the GPT builder where you can start creating your GPT. On the right side, you can see the live preview of your new GPT. You can play around with your new GPT over here. In the GPT builder section, you can see two tabs, Create and Configure. The easiest way to give instruction to create your new GPT is using the Create tab. There, you can have a conversation with the builder and provide necessary instructions to create the GPT. You can communicate with the builder as you use ChatGPT. If you are super cool, you can directly use the Configure tab and input all the required instruction directly into the Configure tab. We will review that later. I am going to use the Create section only. I am looking to develop a custom GPT focused on customer feedback and sentiment analysis. Users will be able to upload feedback data in Excel or CSV format. This specialized GPT will then provide insights into the customer feedback, offering summaries and charts based on the user request. You can see the instruction I am giving to the GPT builder. It says, can you create a GPT that specializes in customer feedback and sentiment analysis? The user can upload the customer feedback data in Excel or CSV format, and the more details. My instructions are the explanations of how my GPT is going to work and its expected behavior. You need to provide detailed instruction regarding what this GPT is, its functionalities, and its capabilities. Now, the GPT builder has updated the behavior of the new GPT and suggested the name Feedback Analyst. I want to use the name Feedback Mentor. So I'm sending a message to update the name. The GPT builder is updated the behavior with the new name Feedback Mentor. It is also generating a profile picture for my GPT. It is like the icon of the mobile app. We can either use the image provided by the builder or request to generate another image. You can also upload your own image and ask the builder to use that as the profile picture. Now the builder generated the image and updated the preview. So the builder is asking more questions like what are the capabilities and features you want to be here. Now you can continue the conversation with the builder. I give some of the instruction like maintain the clarity and simplicity in language. Please ask for clarification. Do not make any assumption and use a semi-casual conversation tone. So you can keep giving these instructions until you believe your GPT's behavior is completely configured. It is really interesting how the builder is guiding you until the end. Now everything is all set. So we can play around with the Feedback Mentor GPT in the playground on the right side. Let us test it. In the preview section, you can see the GPT with the profile picture and the description and some sample dialogues. These sample dialogues are called conversational starters. You can click any of these questions to start the conversation with the GPT, or you can type your own question here. If you want, you can change or modify these questions in the Configure tab under Conversational Starters. I am happy with the default dialogues, so I'm not going to make any changes to them. Now, you see this message box where you send the messages. On the left side, you can see the file upload icon, which is enabled because in the instructions, I mentioned that the user want to upload the CSV or Excel file to send the customer feedback. Let us test this by uploading a sample feedback file. I have a sample customer feedback CSV file. The file contains 3 columns: the customer ID, the feedback, and the rating. And my test file contains 50 sample feedbacks. Let me go ahead and upload the feedback file. So the file is uploaded. I want to give instruction that give me insights based on the feedback data. Now you can see that the GPT is analyzing the data and starting to provide some insights. Sometimes it takes a while, so please be patient. And see this, GPT provided me with the sentiment distribution, indicating that 64% of the feedback is positive and 24% of the feedback is negative and 12% is neutral. And it also giving some average rating and some observation. Also, it gives some recommendations. The first one is addressing negative feedback and enhancing the neutral experiences. It is pretty cool. Now I want to visualize the data. So I said, could you please generate the histogram? Let us see what it comes up with. It created a chart based on the customer feedback. It is nice. Now I want the GPT to create a document including all the details. So I can download and save to my computer. Please compile the document that includes a summary. Let us see what happens. If you click the down arrow next to analyzing, you can see that the GPT is generating the Python code that was used to produce the output. You can actually copy the code and reuse if you want to try it your own. Now, when you scroll down, you can see that the document is ready and it provided the link to download the document. I'm going to click and download it and open it and let us see what happens. So you can see that it created a doc file. Let us open and see what is inside. This document looks very nice. So I believe you got the concept. Now the GPT is ready. If you still want to do more refinements based on your testing, you can go back to the builder and keep giving additional instruction and continue that iteration until you satisfied. To save the GPT, you can click the save icon on top right corner of your screen. You will see 3 options. Only me. This means it will stay within the list of all the GPTs I created. And the other option is only people with this link, meaning you can share the link with any of your friends, colleagues, or whoever want to use it. But remember, they needs to have a plus or enterprise membership. And the third option is public. Public means it is set to be public. OpenAI is planning to launch the GPT store soon. It is like an app store where you will be able to access some of these public GPTs in the store. I selected only me and click confirm. And now you can see the message that it is published and the URL to access it. You can either use this URL or access from your list of GPTs. Let us go back to the Chat GPT window. Now you can see my feedback mentor GPT is listed here. Or you can go to the Explore tab and look for feedback mentor here. According to OpenAI privacy notes, if somebody else is using your GPT, the data they upload will not be shared with you, meaning with the original creator. To read more about the privacy, you can check OpenAI's privacy page. Now let us go back and take a detailed look at the Configure tab in the GPT Builder. To edit a GPT, you can click the Edit next to your GPT. It will bring back the GPT Builder. Let us take a detailed look on the Configure tab. Here you can see that the GPT Builder was asking questions and populating these configurations here. Actually, if you are smart, you can directly enter the details here instead of chatting with the builder. In the Configure tab, you can change the profile picture or the name or the description or the instruction. Instructions are the crucial part here. You can see that based on the conversation with the builder, the GPT builder generated this prompt for me. So it is evident that clarity of your instructions will influence the behavior of your GPT. We already discussed conversational starters. Below that, there is a knowledge section and upload files button. What is its purpose? It allows you to upload your own information, such as documents about your company, research papers, or any documents that assist the GPT in providing specific information. You can upload various types of documents, including text files, CSV files, PDF files, and images. This process helps to enrich your GPT's knowledge with the information that ChatGPT may not already have. In the capabilities section, you get control over three capabilities to enhance your GPT. Select the web browsing checkbox if your GPT should access to the internet and search for additional information. Select DALI image generation if you want your GPT to generate images using DALI image generation model. And code interpreter. Code interpreter helps your GPT to run the code to analyze the data, process the files, and more. Remember that I enabled code interpretation for my feedback GPT. That is why my GPT can read the Excel files. Last but not least, there is action section and there is a create new action button. This is really significant. It allows you to integrate third-party services with your GPT. For example, you can integrate Google Calendar to read your calendar events and find the available slots or create a new event in your calendar. Or the GPT can upload the generated documents to Google Drive. I will explain how to use actions in a separate video. Finally, I want to show you how to share your GPT. To do that, click the Save or Update button on the top right corner of your screen and select only people with the link or public. You will see your GPT's name here, and below that it says by Community Builder. If you want to show your name over there, click the edit link represented by this pen. In this page, you can update your builder profile. Click the toggle button to display your name instead of by Community Builder. When I toggle the button, you can see that the Community Builder is replaced with my name. Remember that the name is retrieved from your billing details. So whatever name in your GPT billing profile will be displayed here. You also have an option to add your website URL here. Let's close the window. Now you will see my name over here instead of Community Builder. And click the confirm button. Copy and share this link so they can use your GPT. Cool. As per my current understanding, GPTs functions as a standalone product similar to mobile apps and cannot be directly integrated to your website. For integration, you may have to utilize assistant APIs. I hope this video helped you to understand what GPTs are and how to make your own. If you like it, please subscribe and share it with your friends. See you in the next video. Goodbye.